Michael the Lawn Dude here again with another 5-minute review video. I'm doing this quick review on the 2380, the BX2380 Kubota. This has been a great tractor. I just had a couple little service issues. As most know, I got this, I want to say at the end of August. We used it more so we had a 3-point aerator, but the problem is I had a tow behind aerator I ordered, and since that hadn't came in until like December, the dealership actually let me get the 3-point one, which I found that I like a lot more, and probably will end up getting one and keep the pull behind for my stand-on mowers. But this does have the quick hitch, which honestly just came in. That's one of the things I ordered with it, and it took a while to get in. Land Pride tends to take a while for all attachments. This one came right away, which is the back blade. I do have the snow box on it. It's a 4-foot snow box. I have the loader bucket outside. I also have a brush cutter for it as well. And I want to say that's all the attachments. We got the aerator, the snow box, the quick attach, the back blade, and of course the loader, brush cutter. I believe that's it. I mean, so many attachments you can get for these. I still see a few more that I could see myself getting. I wanted to get the cab for this thing, but it was like another $5,000 to get it. And all the aftermarket ones, they say basically they're not built with as much quality unless someone can tell me of one that is. I was basically told you spend about $3,000 to $4,000 on it, and if you put it on the trailer and drive down the road, it could blow right off. But as far as the tractor goes, it's been real solid. After aeration season, we also use it for top dressing, loading the bucket up and dumping it at sites and whatnot, and spreading it throughout the yard. We use it for brush cutting. We used it to move some gravel around. All that was great, but then the issue I had with this bad boy was a hydro leak. Right after I used it for my first brush cutting job, it was leaking underneath the casing, and I kept saying it looked like it was coming from the casing. Reached out to my sales guy. He was great about it. He actually came out to my house, looked at it, couldn't find anything, to the point where he said, I'll just get the trailer myself, come out, pick it up. They picked it up. It probably took them about 3 weeks to actually get back to me and let me know what was going on. It was definitely frustrating because I was starting to sell a lot of work for this thing, and I ended up actually not able to close out some of those jobs because I didn't have this thing on hand. But they did do their best as far as getting to it. They ended up putting dye in it. They thought they found the leak. Had it delivered back to me. Just for the next morning, I realized it still had a hydro leak underneath it. And I'm talking about this time it was like leaking out completely. They took it back, and then from what I'm told, they completely took the whole entire rear end out of this thing, the transmission, and you could actually, I don't know if you can see it right there, but they globbed that pretty good up in there. Like, they went in there, they resealed, they completely changed it out to where everything is working nicely now. I don't have a leak anymore. So that was like the only negative. Well, that's another con. My other con was how long it took Land Pride to get these attachments to me. Like, that was kind of ridiculous, to the point where I basically got a rental aerator for free from the dealer, which was great of them. That made me kind of go, oh man, maybe I should get the 3-point instead of the pull behind that I just spent this money on. But it's all good. You know, I appreciate the dealer for doing the best they could. But what I would say for this tractor, for a landscaper, doing property maintenance and all that, it's a great tractor to have. That's what we use it for. We use it on our sites, and it works out pretty nicely. You have any other questions on this, please message me, contact me. I'll do the best I can to answer those for you. Also, getting this loader off is easy. Everything is easy as far as operating and everything. Very user-friendly. Thank you. Have a great New Year's.